Your youngest is 11?
Yeah.
Okay, so for at least 7 years, you and your ex are connected.
Yeah.
Okay? Perfect. Perfect. Because what I wanted, I'm still gonna, you have to remember when you want to strangle her, that you love your kids more than you're mad at her. Because those kids deserve two parents that are civil with each other. And right now it's okay because you're friendly. All right. I've been married for 30 years and I can't even say that about my wife that we're friendly all the time. Right. Okay. So the fact that you're divorced probably won't mean you're going to be friendly with each other forever. Just remember, you love the kids more than you're mad at her. All right. Your parents.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Thomas Quartz, P 77177, here on behalf of the defendant who stands to my right. State your name for the record, please.
May Rogers.
Make sure you file an appearance. Did you file an appearance?
All right. Just this morning.
Okay. All right. It'll make its way into the system eventually. All right. So if I'm reading this correctly, Mr. Rogers is going to plead responsible to the civil infraction issued on August 19th. He's going to plead guilty to the misdemeanor issued on that date, but the misdemeanor would be taken under a 6-month delayed sentence.
Yes, sir.
Right? All right. Mr. Rogers, did you discuss your rights and options with counsel? Do you understand those rights and the options they present? And do you understand the possible penalty for the charge? Understanding all of that, are you in fact pleading guilty to the charge?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, would you voir dire to get me the facts I need to support the plea?
Yes, thank you. I remember about August 20th. Are you in your township?
Yes, it was.
And while operating a vehicle, did you have a weapon?
Yes.
And that was an unregistered weapon, correct? And you were impeding traffic at the time?
Yes.
Your Honor, I believe that is.
I'm satisfied if you are, counsel. All right. What should I know about Mr. Rogers before I set the terms of sentence?
I'd like you to know that he served in the military, he was honorably discharged.
Which branch? How long? Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead, counsel.
He was discharged for medical disability, Your Honor, and he is trying to better himself. He's going to school to try to learn how to build firearms, actually. And so
Oh,
that's
really? Where in the world are you doing that at? Is it an online thing?
It's a distance learning through American Gunsmithing Institute.
Okay. Okay. How long a process? Well, I suppose it depends on how hard you work at it. Yeah. Yeah. Good luck. Go ahead.
and this was just this was a weapon he created himself, and it was a misunderstanding, and he does take full responsibility for it, but it was nothing malicious.
Okay. So what'd you build?
I built it's called a 940C. It's a ghost gun. It's a
Yeah, but what's poly?
poly-
Okay.
It's a Glock 17 right?
Okay. Okay.
19.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So did they seize the weapon?
Weapon is custody of the parent township.
Okay. Was that part of the plea negotiation?
I don't believe that it was
Okay.
aggressive plea.
All right. Okay.
And before this, he did have a CPL, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay. All right. Anything else I should know?
Just that he has children, he has grandchildren, they live with them, and he's an outstanding member of the community, and so we don't expect to have an incident like this again.
Are you working now or can't disabilities?
I can work, just nothing really too crazy. Got a little bad back.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you're working on a career for you, a bench job.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything you want to add before I sentence?
I tried to register. None of the FFLs I talked to had any way or means of telling me how to be able to do it.
Well, see, I thought as long as there was a serial number, they could register.
Well, see, that's just it. When you build a weapon per your Second Amendment, you're able to create a weapon. Don't mean
Well, that's right, because you're not selling it. If you're
so.
selling it, you got to serialize it.
Yes,
Right.
and that's where the issue comes.
Right.
Two friends that are up in the house.
Right.
They talk to whoever they could talk to.
Yeah.
So.
It's interesting.
It was, horse before the cart, after the horse, carrot in the back.
Yeah. 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 That is a conundrum, isn't it?
Response system.
So I'm assuming you're still not done with it. You're still trying to figure out how you can do that for the next one.
Oh, I spoke with the lieutenant over at Huron Township. He said he had contacted them. They said, as long as I got my CPO, I can register, all I gotta do is fill out the RI 60.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Where it says seller, put bill from parts. And I'd like to be able to get that disseminated to the FFL.
Yeah, but I don't get that because I don't have to have a CPL to register a pistol.
But in lieu of the FFL, you have to have some sort.
Oh, yeah, because that way the township can avoid yeah, okay. Well, that's worth getting a CPL again. Yeah, okay. All right, interesting. Okay, anything else? All right, on the impeding traffic, fines that cost $180. On the misdemeanor, I'm going to delay sentence for 6 months in keeping with the agreement with the prosecutor's office. That means stay out of trouble, no new criminal charges during that time period. Court costs on that file $200. So the total is $380. Can you pay it today or do you want to work something out downstairs? Downstairs, they'll tell you your options. Have a good day, gentlemen. Thank you. Girth? Come on up. Appearance? Good morning. All right, if I'm reading this correctly, we're going to take a plea to impaired and everything else goes away. Pretty clear cut. All right. Mr. Girth, did you discuss your rights and options with counsel? Do you understand the possible penalty for the charge, the added charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to the added charge freely and voluntarily today? Counsel, would you do the voir dire so I can get the facts I need? Incident date was July 14.
Okay, so you're driving your car. Yes, I was. Prior to driving the car, did you have something of alcohol that makes your experience? Did you something about alcohol affect your ability to operate your car? Actually, something that you remember. And what were they? So your advice. I don't have anything else.
All right. Was there a data master? Can you stipulate? Oh, okay. What was the blood draw? Sure. All right. All right. You would stipulate? Counsel, you stipulate to that? All right. Thank you. All right. I will accept the plea from Mr. Girth to the added charge. I have dismissed the 3 original charges. And I'm going to put him on a personal bond and send him downstairs for a PSI sentencing schedule. So I'm going to send you downstairs. You're going to make an appointment to come back and be interviewed by one of our probation officers. They'll put together a report and a recommendation for sentencing. You guys will have a chance to look at it when you come back. I'll look at it and then the 3 of us will have a conversation before I sentence you. Understood? In the meantime, your personal bond is condition 1, stay out of trouble. Condition 2, cooperate with probation so we can get you back here for sentencing. That means show up when you're supposed to. Condition 3, don't purchase, possess, or consume any mood altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription that includes alcohol and or marijuana. Understood? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court on $1,000 if you screw that up? Any questions? Counsel, any clarification necessary? You go downstairs and pick that sentencing date. You as well. Have a good day. Marius Adam. Good morning, counsel.
Morning, Your Honor. Now, for the record, Mr. 8507, period on behalf of Jerry. How are you this morning, Judge?
Wonderful.
Today's time of days of pre-trial in this matter, we have a resolution. It indicates the court would be willing that my client would like to tender a plea of guilty to the amended charge of assault of the person that matter being taken under advisement or under delayed sentence. Original charge being dismissed.
Thank you. Mr. Adam, did you discuss your rights and options with counsel today? Well, or sometime? You understood those rights, the options they present? And you understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today to the charge? Counsel, I've got an incident date of June 24. If you would voir dire to give me the facts I need, please.
Please. Mr. Adam, I need to ask a few questions to the judge to take the plea. Were you in Sumner Township in one more?
Yes.
And were you at your home?
Yeah.
Was there a disturbance at your home where you caused the police to be called?
Yes.
And did you behave in a way that disturbed your neighbors and other people that were out in public? Do you plead guilty to the charge of disorderly person?
Yes.
When the police came, did you explain to them the disturbance?
Yes.
Do you believe that what we did caused you to be guilty of disorderly person?
Yeah.
Satisfied, Your
I am if you are.
Honor? More detail if needed.
No, I think that covers the disorderly. What should I know about, and I'll dismiss the original charge. What should I know about Mr. Adam before I sentence? Good.
Soon to the ex-wife. He thought that the situation was happening in his home that was not actually happening. He thought that based on information that his children told him, he was under the impression that someone was coming to his home.
Okay.
All the police was cooperative, gave him his ring camera video, surrendered a firearm that he had. Police have that, he no longer has it. He's been very cooperative. Nothing else going on, gainfully employed. He's raising 3 children on his own right now. He's lived in the community for quite some time. Works as a contractor, U.S. citizen. Does not have any other issues pending in any other court.
Worked or works?
Works. Sorry, I can't
Okay. What kind of contracting?
flooring. So,
Pretty busy right now.
Yeah.
Good. How old are the kids?
15, 14 and 11.
Okay.
just an unfortunate situation, him having a misunderstanding.
Mhm.
Someone in his family overheard a phone call. Someone was coming to the home and marking one of the kids.
Right.
Completely misjudged the situation, understand that, and that should stay in the house and all that. Here we are, I ask you to consider the resolution before you. I don't really think that there's a need for a lot of intervention, but I would always defer to your judgment, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Whatever you think is appropriate.
So when is the divorce final, or is it final? This month? All right, how are the kids handling it?
We're being more cooperative with my wife. For a year, we didn't spoke at all, but right now, it's more friendly.
All right. So we'll get back to business, but I can't not say what I'm gonna say.
Oh.
Two things. Counsel, come up. This business card is for my juvenile probation officer. All right. So yours wouldn't be the first kids that had problems handling mom and dad's split. All right. So if you want some help, maybe get somebody to talk to her, whatever. I want you to call her and just let her know what the situation is. She's got lots of resources available to her. Okay. So just put that in your wallet. Put that in your toolbox. All right. That's in your dad toolbox. All right. The second thing I have to say is this. Your youngest is 11.
Yeah.
Okay. So for at least 7 years, you and your ex are connected.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Because what I wanted, I'm still going to say it. You have to remember when you want to strangle her, that you love your kids more than you're mad at her, because those kids deserve two parents that are civil with each other. And right now it's okay because you're friendly. All right. I've been married for 30 years and I can't even say that about my wife, that we're friendly all the time. Right. Okay. So the fact that you're divorced probably won't mean you're going to be friendly with each other forever. Just remember, you love the kids more than you're mad at her. All right. Now back to business. I'll delay sentence for 12 months in keeping with the agreement with the prosecutor's office. I'm going to assess fines I'm going to assess court costs in the amount of $400. Can we cover it today?
Yes, sir. He answered before I could have.
All right. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Always
Always a pleasure, Carl.
awesome to see.
Thank you. How about Ryan Medic? Good morning. Maddox? Oh, it is an X on the end of there. Yeah. How you been? Better than I deserve. You're going forward today. Hold on. You want to use the court appointed attorney? We'll wait for him. You talked to Mr. Hadley.
Yeah.
You want to wait for him? I got no problem. I'm here all morning.
If I leave, no.
I can handle this without him. It might hurt his feelings a little bit. So on the way out the door, you'll have to just tell him thanks on the way out the door. All right. All right. So what it says here is that the misdemeanor that was issued on August 12th is going to be dismissed because you're going to plead responsible to double parking. And you've agreed to pay court costs and fines $250. That's the way you want to resolve this. But you discussed with Mr. Hadley your rights and options,
Like I said,
your rights. You went over your court rights with him.
Yeah.
You understand you could go to trial, what kind of trial you could have. You understand all that stuff, right? Okay. That's what you want to do? Okay. I'll accept your plea. Can you pay the $250 today? All right, go downstairs and get in line. They'll smile when they take your money. Have a nice day. Come on up.
What was his motion to suppress the breath alarm?
Yeah, I gotta find it. Kimberly Hill. Good morning.
Morning, Your Honor, Joe Stahl, appearing for and on behalf of Ms. Hill in her absence today, the people have graciously agreed to wait for her. So.
I will do so.
Well, I'm here today on a motion on pre-trial, and I believe or without contesting at least a motion to suppress, we're not gonna move forward with the motion to dismiss it.
Yep.
Rejoin the people requesting adjournment for essentially continued negotiation based on today's outcome.
Probably on behalf of Sumter Township.
Thank you.
We have no reason to oppose the motion to suppress the breathalyzer.
All right, so I'm just gonna make a note, motion granted. And how far out you want to go? Well, hold on.
What's your underscore?
Well, it'll be Judge Martin, but that's fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so counsel, stick around. We'll get a notice for Miss Hill. Same here, Mr. Hall. Say hi to the boss for me.
Well,
May we ask you a quick question briefly? May we approach?
Well, there was 2 questions there already. So how many do you want?
One additional question right over here. Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, we have a client that is paying off a restitution amount. So she's paying up.
yeah.
How can we do that? She has cash, so once it's paid, the case.
We can accept it and reach out. As long as we got contact info, we will read it. If they want to get it or mail them a check.
Okay, so we'll just write it up and she has the money and she'll go down. Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor, and
You can
then.
do it either way. Hussein Al-Boudi,
yes, Your Honor, good morning.
good morning. Do we need your client? Are we not gonna do what it says? Go ahead, pass. Carter Bentley?
Morning, Your Honor.
Chris.
Morning.
Your Honor, at this time, I think that people would benefit better.
Officer Crowell.
Mr. Bennington obtained his dog license, Your Honor, and his dog has not gotten out anymore.
Okay with you if I dismiss him? All right, have a nice day. Dismissed.
Take care, take care, sir.
Rolinda Jones.
Crystal Maracatina, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Jones, with regard to the arena, we were grateful for reading and Snap Deal. Ms. Jones, would you please be recording for the record? Berlin Group. Your Honor, at this time, my client is prepared to be responsible to an added count of double parking with a agreed upon fine of $50. In exchange, the original misdemeanor would be dismissed. Your Honor, I believe there's also potentially a civil infraction associated with others in the jar.
Yeah, I've got a speeding and expired license.
Thank
Yep.
you.
All right, Ms. Jones, is that the way you want to resolve this today? All right, I will dismiss both of the original charges. I'll assess fines and costs of $350. Can you pay that today? Downstairs, the cashier will smile when she takes your money. Have a lovely day. Oh, I got another one here for you.
Yeah.
Another Jones. Jacqueline Jones?
President Ray Medina, on behalf of Ms. Jacqueline Jones, with regard to the arraignment, we would wait for more reading and you. And for the record, Jacqueline Jones.
Good morning, Ms. Jones.
Your Honor.
Wonderful.
Your Honor, Mr. McLean is prepared to be responsible for an added count of double parking in exchange. The license misdemeanor would be dismissed. It's an.
All right.
Everything she said, everything she said.
Everything she said. Yes, you agree. All right. I will accept your plea to the misdemeanor, or excuse me, the civil infraction and dismiss the misdemeanor. Can you pay $350 today? Oh, yeah, you do have a payment plan. Yeah, yeah, looks like you do this Friday. Yeah, just go roll it in. Yep. So we'll get you new paperwork.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Have a nice day. Thank you. I see a little bit of a theme. Is it DAFA? Come on up.
Mr. Ray Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Sappho, with regard to the arraignment, we would wait for more reading and stand you. Then would you please state your name?
Good morning.
Your Honor, Mr. McLean is prepared to be responsible to an added count of double parking with an agreed upon fine of $350. In exchange, the misdemeanor would be dismissed.
All right. Yes? That's the way you want to handle it? You want to roll this into your payment plan too? All right, and your payment plan is due the 16th, right? Okay. All right, that's what we'll do. Go downstairs and get new paperwork on that payment plan. You're welcome. Ready, Aunt Casey?
Mr. Maria Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Casey, with regard to the arraignment, we would wait for more reading and stand you. Ms. Casey, please give your name for the record.
Good morning.
Your Honor, my client is prepared to be responsible to an added count of double parking with agreed upon fine of $350. In exchange, the original traffic misdemeanor would be dismissed.
Correct? All right, I'll do that. Fines and costs $350. Can you pay that today? Go on downstairs and get your options.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Okay, Ms. Snyder, we're gonna write you up right now, okay? Yeah, come with me. Yes.
Hey, we got one thing that's kind of, well, at least one thing that's out of the ordinary. It's a conditional bond violation. So I don't know if Corey Smith is gonna show up or not, but.
You're right, you're good. Well. I was. Can you get that police form back, please?
On El Bodie.
Oh, yeah. What a skunk.
Have fun.
Tell me it's dismissed, and then I'm walking up to dismiss it, you changed your mind after I told my clients it's dismissed.
Ah. Ordinance.
Ordinance supposed to show up.
He's already got a notice of appeal. You haven't been convicted yet. What a pessimist. Oh, whatever. All right. Hey, can you find a couple more of these somewhere?
Yes.
Good job, very good job of providing us with what we believe is a secure situation. So they're not criminals, as we.
Put up a good backstop.
Motion.
Right.
Both of them.
I'm assuming it's okay with you guys if I dismiss? Okay. All right. So on Elwell Road, I got another place to shoot. All right. Have a good day, guys. Be safe. Hey, Joe,
Yes.
my calendar says today is range day, or Friday is range day.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you would like to come.
Do we have anybody going?
It's officer's qualification.
Oh, it is. Actually, I might. You're doing it afternoon, aren't you? Okay. Good morning. How are you? Wonderful. Are you Mr. Glover? All right. And you are going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? All right. And the prosecutor says that you're going to plead responsible for an added charge of civil infraction, double parking, and I'm going to dismiss the misdemeanor that was issued on August 16, 2024, and that you've agreed to pay $250 fines and costs. Is that all correct? That's the way you want to resolve it? And can you pay the $250 today, sir? All right, I'll send you downstairs and they can tell you all your options. All right, I'll accept your plea, dismiss the misdemeanor, fine you $250 and send you down. Pretty sure.
Because I ran. Do you remember Annika Coate? You're kidding me.
From where?
Well, she went like New Boston Township. I don't remember exactly where they were living, her mom and everything. I met you with her and you were saying
Where?
hi to her. At that time, you're a friend of who?
The guy, so I could have said hello to somebody I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't-
05.
Son, trust me.
05, 2005. Her mom passed away and it was
Okay.
right after.
Mom. Who was her mom?
I only knew her. She came here on high school, senior year.
Okay. When?
It was 05, 2005. But I've seen you before, I've shaken your hand before, and I wanted to say it's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Enjoy your day. Things work out today? Did things work out? You're getting there? Yeah, good luck. Have a nice day.
Okay, I am waiting on my last client with Mr. Young. So I'm gonna show you guys how I got run over by a car. Yes.
Come on, we gotta see all.
I'm gonna show you two angles.
You want to put it up on the big screen?
No, no, I've been so scared. Well, yeah, you guys, you might have to. So this is my car. We were getting out of the office. My assistant's parked
This is
right
you.
next to me. Yeah. And unfortunately, oh my,
Oh, my God.
And you hit the car behind you.
yep, and my assistant freaks out. But let me show you the other angle. So I put it in reverse. I got down. I thought I had my car obviously in park and I was looking for my cell phone. Then it starts backing up. So then I'm in between the two cars. It's like scratching on my assistant's car. I'm trying to get
Oh, your
away from
door
it.
is?
Yeah, it's scratching on my assistant's car.
Oh my God.
Did you get run over?
Yes, I get run over.
her own leg.
I had a crush injury. I had to go to the, yeah. Thank God nothing was fractured because I'm fat. Thank God I didn't get on Ozempic. It's true. If I were so that meat.
Too distracted.
Well, yeah, Judge, I thought it was the Biden.
Things going on.
No, I had that Biden parole change. So we were working until 10 o'clock at night, almost every night, getting applications in.
here.
Because the lawsuits were pending and yeah. And that's what happened. That was my
Here's the
Friday.
amazing thing. Nothing.
But thank God. Just like.
Where to get you? Like, she's-
Yeah, like, yeah, this is still, I
So-
mean,
So at least it did. Think about it though. Would it run over your ankle or your knee?
yes, no, thank God, look, this is
Yeah.
my leg.
Oh my
Thank God, no, nothing
So it
fractured.
was the top of your leg.
They basically pinched my leg, but thank God that I'm overweight. If I would have been, honestly, if I would have been skinny, there would have been nothing to pinch. It would have been going straight over the knee, but it pinched my, like, my mass, like the. Anyways, but that was Friday, then. I'm not paying attention to my little 17-year-old vlog because I just got injured and I'm noticing I'm not eating as much. By Wednesday, I had to put down my dog of 17 years, my blueberry that I used to show you pictures in the summer and on the weekends. My daughter, because I don't have any kids. That was terrible. But again, I had her for 17 years. You know, think about the positive.
That's the downside of the pets.
Oh, it's so bad. And then Thursday, the one that, and then Then Thursday when the dog I rescued, so Wednesday I put one down and Thursday the dog I rescued ends up having an anal gland emergency surgery. And I'm watching everybody else's dog get put down while I'm waiting. Then Friday would have been my mom's 68th birthday. It was just a long week, all while my assistant is out on her vacation, which is well deserved, but I have that running.
But luckily she
Of
was there to
practice.
help you, because it was
Thank
her
God.
last day. She's like, I'm out of here.
But that was so, well, she was so stressed, she cried once at night, because again, I'm on at the bottom of the car, like, help me, please. So at that moment, she does everything right, but after that, she was very scared. She saw my face so close to the tire. It was a long week last week. Crystal had a long week. Even this morning, I walked in and Kayla's like, Crystal, what's wrong with you? You're not smiling. What's going on? I'm like, I'm just trying. I'm blessed. No, but overall, again, like the judge said, and it's true, everything is, when we look at it, it's like, okay, so I made it through this. But I was still working on starting working out with conscious, like, because think about it, everything has been half tragic, right? So like, this happened, but you can walk, I'm not gonna come to court and be like, I can't come to court, like, nothing's broken.
Those things where like it's icebreaker, you know, they pair you up and they, you know. Learn something new about your partner. Well done.
That's.
I once ran myself over
Yeah, that.
I ran myself over with my own car.
Yeah, and now.
There's video evidence of it.
And now I'm using this as an excuse to just get a new car, because that one has negative juju already, so I need a new car.
Well, don't get something bigger.
Well, because that's what that's what my friend Betty told me. She's like, how would your car would reverse? My Beamer won't even turn on. Like, so her car, when she if she has the door open and she puts her car in reverse, the whole car turns off. Like, period. You have to be sitting, there has to be weight
I
on the
don't
drive.
think you have to have a Beamer to get that.
No, it's a lot of new features, but her point was that mine is a 2018. I'm like, oh, it's pretty new. And she's like, Crystal, technology wise, 2018 is just not gonna do it. Most cars nowadays, the Hyundais, any of them, you have to be physically sitting. The moment that they detected no weight in the car, that car should
Well,
have
you know, which is
turned
fine,
off.
because a John Deere tractor is probably 25 years old. Technology.
Yeah, it does.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Lawn
I think
mowing.
I think we all disconnected.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so everything was just kind of, oh my God, you know, miserable, but who do you, like, you're not gonna get.
But you
call
haven't served
circuit
your dog.
court. Yeah, but you're not gonna call circuit court and be like, you know, if your kid dies, nobody's expecting you to court, your dog dies, everybody's like, well, it's your dog. I'm like, people, that was my child. I still hear her little feet marks, I hear her whine in the morning, it's borderline, and then I feel like I killed her anyways, whatever. Let's go finish the last case. No, that one case that we
Well,
teach. you about
Crystal,
earlier.
technically you did.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, you put her down.
I did,
Yeah, it sounds like it was time.
but
It's
yeah,
tough.
yeah,
That's why a lot of people don't have pets.
or I should have taken her for. Last night I called my aunt, I'm like, should I have done something else? She's like, yeah, sure, if you want to suffer her more, you should have put her on IVs, you should have had her, and I'm like, oh. I don't think we should have the power to do that, I don't. think we should be
I
not-
think that classifies as a bad week. Yeah.
I just don't think that, I think that's your God, they shouldn't give me the option to euthanize my
Well, then
dog.
don't get a dog.
That's not a funny thing.
Well, that's not a fun one. Jamie, she was sharing with us the video when she ran herself all the way.
America's Funniest Home Videos, I told you, that's not appropriate for where we're at. I mean, that's what it's. Children's leave without complaint, I mean, it doesn't work. That's actually, she's lucky.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I told her. If it would have got her ankle or her knee, she would have had some serious damage.
She's lucky that her assistant was there, because it looked like it was, nobody else was.
And wow.
Oh, yeah.
Jennifer, have you, I mean, now she has to pay for her assistant's car and the car she
Okay. That's like, kind of guessing the.
Are you ready on that, Mr. Adlin?
Your Honor.
What's the name?
We are set to go on the conditional bond violation for Corey Conrad Smith.
All right. Mr. Smith, come on up with your attorney.
It's a post plea bond. It took me a second. Pretty simple.
Yeah, he's been sentenced. It's really a violation of probation hearing.
Your Honor, Attorney Josh Hadley, counsel on behalf of Corey Conrad Smith.
Ms. Smith, go ahead and have a seat. You're right. You're good. Just have a seat. Go ahead.
Your Honor's been brought to our attention via the conditional bond violation that Mr. Smith is alleged to have violated the no contact condition, this bond. We stand before the court today and say we would be pleading not guilty to as such and are prepared to put forward witnesses in support of our
Okay.
position.
Okay, all right, Mr. Rowley.
Yes, Your Honor, the victim did appear in court indicating that the defendant appeared at her residence, saying that he was trying to break into her residence. I had the pre-sentence interview with the defendant that same afternoon. He denied the allegations and he provided some documentation to support his denial.
Okay, so we're not even, he's not even on probation yet. He hasn't been sentenced yet. Sentencing scheduled?
October 10th.
So coming up. Okay. Okay,
But yeah, I just had the pre-sentence interview last week on the 28th.
okay. You guys got kids together? How old's your son? Okay. All right, so we can do this one of two ways. We can have a formal bond hearing, which I'm probably gonna have to reschedule and get a prosecutor here to prosecute it. Or I can just kind of handle this informally with the idea that we're gonna move forward to sentencing and then we'll have a discussion. You'll have input at sentencing. You're Miss Operman, right? So you'll have input at sentencing. Counsel and Mr. Smith will have input at sentencing, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do. You understand those two options? Well, if we have a formal bond revocation hearing, I'm gonna have to schedule this so I can have a Wayne County prosecutor here to represent the people to prosecute the violation.
And we would, of course, be calling her as a witness as well as our own
Right,
witness.
right. Understood? So I can't do it today because the prosecutor's not here on Tuesday. That prosecutor's not here on Tuesday. Or I can just kind of talk to you guys with the idea, which I'm just kind of move this towards sentencing and see where we're at the day of the sentencing. You understand the two options? You want to go with the informal or the formal way? Okay. All right, we'll schedule this when we can get the prosecutor here. Give us a Wednesday when you're here. So maybe we don't have to dump it on somebody else that doesn't know anything about it.
Well, I gotta. What Wednesdays are we,
The second or the 9th,
okay.
October 2nd or October 9th, we have the prosecutor here.
Well, actually, you'll be ready for sentencing by then. So you won't have to come in on a 10th. We'll have you come in on one of these two dates. We'll deal with this issue and we'll sentence so you save you one court date.
House counsel with you on the DV docket on the 9th.
That would be great. Are you available on the 9th? And I'm going to suggest we do it a little bit later in the day. Like not 8 o'clock in the morning.
So the prosecutor to advise the complainant about their Fifth Amendment protections.
Okay. Okay.
Obviously, I think.
Yeah.
Do you want like 10:45? Because 11, we have a formal and we start exams at 11:15.
10:45? Okay. All right.
Right, get you guys notice.
All right. We're going to do paper notice. You'll get the one to walk out with.
So I'm trying to make more complicated. And Your Honor, since it's the people aren't here, I was just communicating with. Yeah, probation on to.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So I'm going to continue the bond. No contact. I was pretty clear about no contact before, right? Okay. All right. Any questions?
There is no contact order, when I had to go, contact them, they said that there was one of those leak them. That is why I opened it.
What's your file show?
shows that, because of Alps County, they didn't, and,
Oh, Alton County gave him the no contact and they did that, right?
Yeah, and Ron was the. What we were told that they do, so we run the assumption it's in there.
Okay, well, that's Romulus PD's fault. They were notified of it when?
They were notified of it. And range of this.
Yeah, he was arraigned out county, which means it was not one of the magistrates or judges here because it was a weekend or a holiday. So they set the bond, they notify RPD and the police department's supposed to put it in the system. All right. Anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Oley.
So sorry for the jump and moving it around, so appreciate it. Well. Your Honor, just to be clear, we will be doing the bond hearing before the sentencing, correct?
Correct. Yeah,
As I was explaining, based on what happens, that could impact.
yeah. I think that's the way to do it.
I assumed as much, but I just wanted to make sure.
Always good to check.
Or you want, wait up, let me cross up this. Hold on. Well, this is the January. And then one, some for Josh, one for the defendant. Thank you, Heather. Do you know that today? More of you, maybe. Thank you.
Hey, Joe. See if that person's out there with it. Yep.
$10 for spot in the zombie. Being the person that I don't want to go there.
I know this guy. The chance of him ignoring court dates is almost impossible. Can you check notice?
I said, the man, you can make this.
She's not free. What do you do?
Just.
Can you check the file for me? Haven't made change.
You're always ready to watch you.
Thanks. Heather? Oh, never mind. They're not ready. They're getting ready.
They're negotiating as well.
Hey, Rob. Yeah, is that Buckner? Buckner?
That's it.
Yeah, I'm ready. Bob Kopic.
Kolpak? Okay.
Didn't show up today.
No.
Or,
I was here last time.
I just told her, I said, I know this guy. The chance of him not showing up for a court date intentionally.
I'll just adjourn it today.
Let her check the notices. I'm ready on Buckner. Sorry, say it again.
And then I had to change it.
All right, so
Same day, same book, change.
reschedule it and just remember on the 12th, we'll watch for you.
I'm going to 24.
Bye, George. Nice to meet you. Take care.
Good luck with the rest of your week.
Yeah, Charlie called me, stuck downtown. He said, dude,
You. It's in your. Did I go through the dimension? So you can just write it be on there or you can give it to them. We'll give them 14 days.
Hey, Joe. Buckner, come on up and have a seat, council. Settle in. This guy's not in pink. Oh, hold on. Yes.
They usually all you guys in these kind of cases. So it's
Here. That's not in pink, scheduled at 9 o'clock.
Well,
As soon as he gets off the phone,
Okay, talk to him real quick after that.
you're with him?
Right now, gonna look for a possible.
You're on.
And if she gets to know.
it'll work. And it'll be. It'll be in the system in a couple of days. You can go in and pay online. No, no problem.
For this one, are you just using it? What, the difference is it's in.
Kelly's here, we're,
Okay. Buckner, we're gonna do, those are all going down to Mackenzie. I gotta give you a list too. I gotta make my notes first.
Should I suggest no or? Thank you. You have any problem? Why would we ask the judge here in charge? It's always.
Heard that, Jamie.
My apologies. I wasn't.
Make me feel up.
Wow, I'm sorry you would.
We're not worried about that?
I am. I'm sorry you were within earshot of that because none of it's all.
Supposed to be behind the bench.
I've got ears like a hawk. That's kind of sarcasm.
For a second there.
Good.
We're gonna show you. Give them a 10 o'clock at the first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Or you.
Much appreciated.
If Crystal's still here, let her know.
Yeah, I will. Must be. Where were you? Is your ID down there?
G.L. Hawkins Law Office. That sounds good.
Sound pretty good. Hence the pun earlier, ears like a hawk. It all ties in.
Tell him to hurry up. I want to have lunch. I think this is all we got, that and Kelly. Right? This one and Kelly? Animal at large times 2 and vehicle. I'll assume Josh is home.
I'll do the best I can. Ready?
All right. Appearances on People versus Angel Buckner. Mr. Hawkins, your appearance, please. Oh, there's an offer? Okay, it's fine. I'll give you a few.
It's fine.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Just like, yeah.
Your Honor, move to have charge of double parking. Since from the adult was fined 150 on the fine and.
All right. Counsel? I don't think I got your appearance.
I know, I remember. We had to have a chance to understand in this regard, we wanted to have our day with my client again. However.
Well, he's been here a little while. Okay.
But the offer of double parking with the other charge being.
Okay. All right.
150.
Thank you. And Ms. Buckner, that's the way you want to resolve this, and you've agreed to pay $150 fines of costs to do so? All right. Can you pay that today? All right. Go downstairs and talk options. Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry. There's two charges, so both charges are dismissed. Mr. Young, both civil infractions dismissed? Okay. So I'm taking the plea on the A. B is dismissed outright. All right. So both original charges dismissed. Thank you, counsel.
Well, original charges, which were.
No proof of insurance and fail to yield. So both of those are dismissed. The double parking goes on just in our system.
This courtroom moment stays calm on the surface, but carries a deeper, serious tone as the judge shifts from legal procedure to real-life advice. After accepting a guilty plea, the judge takes a moment to understand the situation, learning that the defendant is dealing with a divorce and raising kids on his own. Instead of rushing through sentencing, the judge pauses and gives a powerful reminder about responsibility beyond the courtroom. He talks directly to the defendant, not as just a judge, but as someone who understands life outside court. He reminds him that no matter how difficult things get, the focus should stay on the children and keeping things civil. Then comes the line that stands out. When you feel angry, remember, you love your kids more than you're mad at her. The room goes quiet. Because in that moment, it's no longer just about a case, it's about choices, priorities, and doing the right thing moving forward. And that's what makes this moment powerful. Sometimes the strongest message in a courtroom isn't punishment. It's perspective.